what's up guys, this is TomTDEB, and today I'm coming with you with a special video. On Saturday, July 28th, my son and a friend of ours, James Deemer, traveled down to Oklahoma City, which is 170 miles from our location, to raid with Brandon Tan, Andreas, Only One Link, and Secret League 1. It was a very wonderful day. Learned a lot, and also got some great interviews. By the way, Brandon Tan is a very nice guy. If you ever meet him, I mean, he's just down to earth, great guy. I can't say anything bad about him. He's awesome. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please hit that big fat like button and subscribe for future videos. Now I'm going to show you some of the raid footage and the interviews.
Now, if you guys didn't notice, there's a Marowak on 10th and Harvey. There's two places to park and get there to 10th and Harvey where it's okay. There's a really far parking lot on the back of the Blue Garden, or there's a really short one right here. You just go down the street, pull into this parking lot really quick, and it's a walk across the street. So there's a parking lot right here you can park at, because there's no parking over there at 10th and Harvey. The best parking lot, you got this one or the one on the back end of Harvey, but since we're so close to this, you're better off to park right down here.
Only 16 Mystic.
Brandon, how come your guy is all black?
I don't know.
He's invisible.
Maybe he became too hot.
He's just too hardcore for us, man.
I think so, man.
Blacked out. Invisible. Huh. Weird.
Not for me.
Huh. Another bug.
I got it.
My traffic Pokemon going on.
Next time, remind me to get the battery pack out and get my cord ready.
Man, the first one ran. I was like 16 for 16 on Reggie's.
You know what? The ones that matter is the one at the Oklahoma Mystery Center and the last one we did, because those are both the X-ray spots. So
That's the first Reggie that ran on. That was
all right, curious question: who here does not have a Mewtwo? Alright, that's what I thought.
From Oklahoma City? I don't.
Right?
Yeah, I missed my EX invite from Oklahoma City.
I have a Mew though.
I have a couple of Mewtwo badges.
How many Mewtwo do you
I
have,
have a
Brandon?
couple of Mewtwo candies though.
Oh! 20,000 Mewtwo candies is not enough, Brandon. You need like 30.
Of course.
40K, man.
Million candies. How many magic card candies do you have?
60 something.
Just 60.
Yeah, 60 something. No, Brandon has always been the best Christian.
No.
Or pretty close.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But he's better than me.
No.
Oh, for Fishman, I need to check again. The rankings come out every month. There's always somebody who comes out of I didn't check last month's stats because I'm really busy with all.
Last time I was up here, it was you and like that guy in like Minnesota.
Oh yeah, the guy from Minnesota, we found out he's big, fat, cheating. It's terrible.
People going after Magic Cup.
Yeah. He was going after that.
Oh my god.
Keep me on my
What a
toes.
loser.
Friendship level anything.
Yeah, he's the legendary Rob. Well, his name was on the
1247, trash trash.
He even put screenshots in his group with the spoofing icon and someone finally outed him and now. You guys can continue with us. Please drive safely, but it's not that far of a drive because the parking lot you were actually parked at is right
See
down
you guys in the
You go
Marowak.
that way to get up to it?
It's this parking lot as soon as you
I was in my lap.
There's George's car, guys.
It's a really big parking lot.
Ah, no.
And then for everybody else, jump into public. Yes, sir. No, no, you can't stay on that side. Everybody else, jump into public.
Hey, Brandon, go in.
That just shows how much I don't drink.
There was 11 people.
It doesn't matter.
Whew. It's warm. Warm, warm, warm.
I got my
Man face.
Trash.
I'm gonna run away.
Don't.
Okay, you don't get it then.
52, 47. Trash, trash.
Now it's so scary. For me, I use the thought the opposite. Because I try harder in my area, but in reality, again, someone really trying harder than American with 7 point stops, and if they, and if they have, let's just say, 400 million on 7 gyms, I say that here, I say that guy, I say this thing. Even if we play 24 hours non-stop, I think someone who plays just 4 hours
Bye-bye. What's my first Pokemon?
Because that would be a disgusting number to ever get put out there.
But like I said, if you compare say on World of Warcraft or Maple Story, because the playground are the same. You go to the same
I got 9. I think I got it.
unless I spend money.
Really? We're getting rain.
Double XP, points or whatever.
Animation.
And basically, because the playground is the biggest reason why one person has better stats.
Got 200 KXP on the road.
You have the mindset and the tenacity of how basically.
Northwest 15th and Robinson.
Maybe.
I was gonna say
My game froze.
Yeah,
Getting close to 30.
I do not know for this one, so you better catch it.
It's 900 what? For
Getting
perfect?
close.
What's perfect Marowak?
Alright, next is 15th
What's
and
perfect
Robinson.
Marowak?
It's right up the street. Please drive
You
safely.
always forget these.
966 is perfect Marowak.
Oh, you guys should show up?
You always forget these things.
You guys should show up?
Yeah.
second hit.
We didn't do it yet. And we didn't do it
You
yet?
can't wait for the next one.
No.
Yeah, I got it.
These Marowaks are kind of rare, so that's why we're here.
Do I go get that a little while?
Hello everybody, we are here in Oklahoma City after a day of raiding with Brandon 10, Link, and Secret League 1 and the Oklahoma City people. There's some people from Kansas City is here. Andreas was here. I'm also here with my son and James Deemer. Skitty enthusiast.
That's an understatement.
Anyways, we're about to, Brandon 10 and the crew are going to be here pretty soon and we are going to interview them. Stay tuned. So Brandon, what do you, I heard one of the guys saying something about in Singapore
Yeah.
that the circle around the gym, you have to be like right on top of the gym when you're raiding. Is that true? Versus
you
our...
don't have to be right on top of the gym, but you have to be really close to the gym, closer than where we are playing right now here in Oklahoma City. It has to do with the distance that we are away from the equator, because Singapore,
Right.
we are actually 88 miles away from the equator, whereas right here in Oklahoma we are around 2,000 over miles away from the equator. So the further you are from the equator, the further you can actually spin the stop.
Interesting. I did not know that until one of the other guys that said they had talked to you about it last night
Oh yeah.
told me, and I was like, that's interesting.
Visiting GoFest, when we were up there, I noticed something weird, that there was a Pokestop right there, and I was still able to spin it. But I remember back in Oklahoma City, I just thought they just increased the range over in GoFest, but that's not the case, because I was further away from the equator, because it's 12 hours.
Right.
Yeah, it does make a difference. So
I didn't know that. I honestly, when I was in GoFest, I didn't even pay attention to that.
it makes playing a little bit easier, especially when things are popping up right outside your circle.
Yes, correct.
Vice, so things are popping up here, has to be within the circle, and down there in Singapore, it will pop up only if it's inside the circle.
Yes, correct. So even when you talk about raiding, you have to be closer to the gym to throw your pass. Whereas, you know, I've been to places like Finland, Helsinki, to actually play Pokemon Go there. And the Pokemon actually spawns outside of the housing radius of the circle. And the fact that we can spin the Pokestop when it's still in its cube form and not in its circular form, it tells a very big difference in terms of whether we could, you know, interact with the gym, the Pokestop, or even catching an extra Pokemon. So in Singapore, like I said, you have to be closer. There's a disadvantage, but I've been used to it. All the Singaporeans are used to it. I'm pretty sure, you know, if somehow, or rather Niantic were to change and make every country to be the same active radius that is perfect within the circle, which is similar to here at Oklahoma and even Tokyo. You guys are almost on the same distance away from the equator, such that the active radius is actually exactly the same. So if Niantic were to actually implement that throughout the whole world, well, I guess Singapore will have an extra advantage. Places like Norway will have a slight disadvantage.
Huh. Well, what do you think about your time here in the US so far?
So far, well, I've been to so many places. Chicago for GoFest, then Nashville, where it was super duper hot thanks to Cruz, because his car was like an oven. And I went on to Kansas City to do 139 legendary raids with Andres. That was a impressive and amazing experience, I guess, which I don't think I can ever do that in Singapore. I believe even if we can do like 100 legendary raids in Singapore, which I've not done before, I think
You probably could on
it would take
Zapdos Day, like you
Yeah.
guys did in KC.
it would take a big toll, I guess.
Yeah.
And I went to Orlando, Disneyland. It was fun meeting the local communities there, and right here, right now in Oklahoma, meeting you guys. So I still have a couple of places to go to, like Long Beach, California, and Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and I'm going to Canada, Toronto, for 1 week to meet
Ooh, nice.
King.
King I agree from Toronto. He is.
I've heard about him.
He's a very great player. He's one of the guys who taught me how to do waffle raids, and after he taught me, I put the impressive number of 112, and that would be an Oklahoma City record. It used to be a good a United States record until Andres went and did 139. Yeah, and King. Well, basically, when I started, I did 50 raids, 60 raids, 70 raids, and then I got that phone call from King. 15-minute phone call made me become a better raider, because there's more to this game than just what you see at face value. So when
Right.
you take lessons on how to do more raids faster, better, I took those lessons and I implemented it, and then I made it my own style, and then that's how we did the 3 digits. And then when I went down to the Verified 40 meetup down in Orlando, they taught a lot of Verified 40 how to do it, and then we went back to then all the Verified 40 went back to their respective areas and started putting monster numbers up there, 80s, 90s. No one hit 100 except for Andres, because he was my driver down in Orlando. So he saw everything I did right there, implemented in Kansas City, since it's a gym-rich environment. And put those
Very rich in gyms. I love it in Kansas City. We go there and it's like, whoa, Pokeland. Yeah, the mosquitoes are.
More like Poke Heaven.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said when we first went to the plaza. Poke Heaven. Well, guys, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. We got Secret League 1 here.
Hello.
And he's here to tell us all about Secret League.
What would you like to know?
What you told me earlier, you know, the mission and everything that you guys do for the community.
Well, initially we actually started off with not even having a league at all. First we just came out with embroidered hats just like this. And we took this to Comic-Con the second week that the game came out, and it was an instant hit. We took what we learned from there and we applied it to our grinding areas in Long Beach, and we sold our products over there, kind of just to trainers that had the same passion as we did. We grinded over there, we had a product that people wanted, and we were able to be a little bit successful from it. Afterwards, it is what it is. And security came through and they kicked a lot of the players out just because it is a public park, and on any given weekend there's roughly 12 to about 15 to about 2,000 trainers just grinding up and down the peninsula. So there wasn't, people to make sure that the area was safe, so they kicked everybody out. But the people that were still there wanted to pick up on the hats that we had. So we had to sell it in secret because they had to, well, we were kicked out, everyone was kicked out, and we couldn't really post it up, but people still wanted it. Hence the word secret in Secret League. And what we designed from there was a concept of playing the game in a way that normally wouldn't be played. When we had a tournament, it was a level 5 gym. And from the level 5 gyms, we set everybody into random groups, but we made sure that all the teams were even. The catch is, we could only use one species each, and we pull a type out of a hat. So let's say you're going against a fire type, the possibilities of pulling a water type could happen. And now every single Pokemon in your 6 has to be completely different and can't be a water Pokemon if we were to go against a fire type. So it makes the game that much more dynamic in a way where now you have to know DPS, now you have to know what types is actually good against it, what's good, what's second best, and also the teamwork, because since no one knows what's going on, the group leaders for each team has to make sure that the team is completely on board to know what lineup to use. And that's how we made tournaments. For my tournaments, we had custom special pins made for just the event. After doing 10 tournaments, we realized that a lot of the community outwards wanted to buy our tournament pins. One thing that we always wanted to do was to make sure that the integrity of the pin correlates to how I treat everybody else, with their time, their effort just to come out to our event. So the only way that if someone from out of state wanted to get one of our tournament pins was to either donate $25 to any VA hospital, the Fisher House Foundation, or the International Committee of the Red Cross. All they have to do is just take a snapshot of the receipt, and we just take their word for it, and no matter where they are in the world, we'll ship them 2 of our tournament pins and our Mewtwo pin, completely out of just trust that they made that donation. So fortunately, through the help from Pokemaster Holly, Trainer Tips, Reversal, Mystic 7, Dark Matter Wolf, and a lot of other YouTubers, we were able to get the word out there about the organizations that we want to support, and up to today, we have a little over $17,000 worth of money donated directly to these charities. We don't accept any money up front for the money just because we want to keep our hands clean. So if they make a donation straight to the website, then that's our initial proof that all we need in order to ship them our pins.
Nice, very nice.